Hi students, welcome to the digital class. Today as a part of the digital class, I am going to take 7th class social studies. Children, can you imagine the world without means of transport? Imagine without the transportation. You see, if there is no transportation at all, means whereas you do not have any vehicle, no bullock carts, nothing it is there. Okay. So, how it will be? Can you imagine? No, it is not possible. Why? Because of whatever the transport that when it is there, it is a part of our life. So, we can't imagine on the roads every day we will see the vehicles, in the villages we see at least the bullock carts. So, without any transportation it is not possible to imagine the world. Now, as a part of this lesson, in our daily lives, we use various modes of transport to go from one place to another. How people use transport facilities, roads, waterways, railways, airports, and why people make different choices to use transport service are discussed in this chapter. Besides this, we will also discuss about why and how people depend on transport for their source of earning and how markets use transport. Now, let us see the learning outcomes of this lesson. You can classify different modes of transport system, explains uses of different transport system, explain the role of transport in generating employment, writes slogans on road safety, prepares pamphlet on safety travelling, explains how to reduce pollution. Students, what are the transport we see? We can divide into the following 4 categories. This what is the transport that when it is there, we can see it as a roadways, railways, airways and waterways. Let us discuss about these different modes of the transport system. Now, let us see about the roadways. If you see, we have the different type of the roads which we can classify into as national highways, state highways, village roads, border roads. Now, let us see about the national highways. National highways are built across different states in the country. As you see, from one state to another states, the roads are there. For these roads, we are calling it as a national highways, means which will connect the different states of the country. For that one, we are calling it as a national highways. National highways are built across different states, and we see what is the national highway. For example, if we take national highway number 44 is there, which runs through Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Here it is whatever the Hyderabad to Vijayawada, we have the route, that one it is there, where we can say it as the national highway, and from Hyderabad to Adilabad we have the one highway which we can call it as one national highway. Here you can see this is a national highway number 44. You can see how much distance is there, the Delhi and Hyderabad, okay, like that one you can see this is the national highway. Here just you observe this, what is the red colored one it is there, you see from here almost Kanyakumari to it is going towards the north side, you see this one. This is the national highway number 44 it is. Here it is through Telangana, means Hyderabad, this one it is passing. Like this one, we have a dense network of the national highways. For what purpose we have this national highways? National highways, whereas it is useful for the transport of the goods and services to the different parts of the country. Now, let us see about the state highways. You see, not only the highways, you see many of the what are the roads from your district headquarter, or else from your village to the district headquarter, or else from one district to other district, we have the roads. These roads are called the state highways, and these what are the states highways are there, it is maintained by the state governments. So, it will connect the small towns, whereas we can take an example of any district you take, from that district to the Hyderabad, or else one district to other district, what are the roads are there, that one we call it as a state highways. Now, let us see about the village roads. Village roads generally you people see in the village areas, where these whatever the roads are there, it is with the gravel, and sometimes it is with mud, and we have the even best whatever the constructed one also it is there, cement roads are there. So, different type of the roads, the village roads we can see. Village roads are maintained by the panchayats, what are the gram panchayats are there, that one they will maintain this what are the roads are there. Not only the muddy roads, we can see even whatever the roads which are constructed perfectly, means where it can be used for the heavy vehicles also. Now, let us see about the urban roads. Means here whatever the corporations and municipalities are responsible for urban roads, means here whatever the city areas are there, big corporations, that they will maintain this one. This is the one of the Hyderabad road, you can see it is. So, this one it is maintained by the GHMC, Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation will maintain this what are the road it is there. Now, one another type of the road, that one we can see, that one it is a border roads, means here we have a lengthy boundary, means towards the west side from the Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, okay, these up to the what are the northeast areas, Arunachal Pradesh, like these areas we have the border roads. So, roads laid along the international boundaries, these are called the border roads, which are maintained by the central government. It is we can see this is the border roads organization, whereas here you can see Itanagar, that one it is given in the picture, means here it is in Assam to towards the Arunachal Pradesh, we can see this what are the road, that one it is there. So, very important one, because of the army also will be using this whatever the border roads. This is the border road, what you can observe, generally it is major parts of this one it is used by the army to transport the soldiers and as well as the material required for the army people. Now, let us see about the railways. You might have seen the what are the trains, that one it is running across the country. So, it is one of the important transport system of our country, the train. Most of the travelers in India use trains. Why trains? Because of it is a comfortable journey. Whatever the long journeys are there, you can do with this what are the railways, and it is mainly you can see what are the goods are there, that one it is transported with the help of these railways. Why? Because of when you see a train, so many bogies are there, whereas it will continue for about some 25-30 bogies will be there, means at a time it can take what are the material, that one it is so much material that one can be transport at a time. You can see this is the goods train, which will take a different type of like a cement it will carry, urea bags it will carry, fertilizers, and as well as coal it will carry to the different place. You can see this is also one type of the goods train, it is a different, you observe it, petrol products this is carrying. You see so many number of bogies are there, which it is carrying to the different parts of the country. Railways in Telangana also developed very well. You see this whatever the Secunderabad is one of the important junction, that one it is there, and we have the 𝗂𝗽𝗱𝗁 junction, that one it is there. Almost all the districts are there, which is covered with this what are the railways are there. You can see this is one of the station, that one it is in Telangana. This is one another station, that one it is which it is developed in Telangana state. So, the railways are very important, which will take the material from one place to other place in the country, and it is the cheapest means of transport. Now, let us see about the airways. Airways is the fastest and as well as the costliest means of transport. Here it is you can go fast and as well as it is the costliest also. The international airport is meant for travel from Telangana or neighboring states to foreign countries. What are the airways are there? It is a domestic, it is there, and as well as international it is there. Domestic means within the country from one place to other place. For example, from Hyderabad to Delhi, Hyderabad to Bangalore, like this one within the country also we can go, and we can go to the other countries also. Like from Hyderabad we have so many aeroplanes every day to the United States of America, to the British we have, to London we have. So, like this one, so many international airways, that one it is running from the Hyderabad we can see. One of the important international airport in Telangana, that one it is Rajiv Gandhi International Airport we have. This is the airport, that one it is a situation in Shamshabad. Now, let us see another means of transport, that one it is waterways. Waterways is the cheapest means of transport. Because of waterways there is no need of any maintenance, only the maintenance of the boat or ship, that one will be there. Like a road, whatever the water damage will not be there, only it is to repair the boats there is a need of the cost. So, that is what it is the cheapest means of transport, and these whatever the waterways are there, it is inland services are there and as well as international also it is there. Means within the country whatever the through the rivers, whatever the transport, that one it is there, means small steamers you take it as or boats, with that one you can means the passengers can travel in that one and as well as can transport the goods also. And internationally also we have the what are the transport waterways are there, mainly it is goods are traded through this one, it is to the other countries through the port cities or what are the towns, that one it is having the trading centers it is. Why? Because of one ship can carry so many items at a time. So, that is what waterways are the an important means of transport for the international trade. This is the cargo ship. You can see so many items are there which we can fill on this one, it is because of the very huge one it is. Even sometimes even they will bring some 2 to 3,000 cars, whatever the cars we see, that one also they will bring in this one. So, like that one so many items we can take at a time. So, that is what it is one of the cheapest means of transport. This is the passenger ship, you can see it is one of the beautiful what are the ship, that one it is there. Of course, nowadays the people are not traveling much on the ships because of it is what are the time consuming one, because of it will take a lot of time, but it is a cheaper means of transport. Even though it is a time taking one, some people, few people passengers will go on this one because of the charges are very less. The state of Telangana does not have any coastline. If you see Telangana map, we do not have any coastline. You see this is the Telangana map. You can see this whatever the in India it is given, we have small this one, we do not have any coast here. You can see we have the boundary of Andhra Pradesh, that one it is there. So, that is what here we do not have any coast. So, that is what we are doing, we are using the what is the port of Andhra Pradesh, means we have the Visakhapatnam port is one of the nearest one it is there and developed one. So, that is what we are using this, what is the Visakhapatnam port, this is a Visakhapatnam port, we are using the services of this one to export and import of any items. So, these seaports are very crucial Why? Because of whatever the foreign trade that one it is there, that one will take place through these seaports only. Foreign trade means here it is a exports and as well as imports. Whatever the items we have the surplus, we will export to the other countries, and whatever the items we need, that one we will get through this what are the seaports it is. So, like this one, waterways are the important one in this means of transport. Now, children, you have a small activity with this what are the table that one it is given. You see mode of transport, one side it is given, you have the roadways, railways, waterways and airways. What type of the vehicle it is used, you have to write in that what are the column that one it is. Of course, in the roadways we have the different, but what are the other things are there, we have only the single one it is there. And in the next column, why that one is being used, whether it is what is the purpose, whether it is a travelling for the purpose of any employment or else it is a transporting of the items, how that one it is there, you have to fill that one. So, where we have to do this inquiry means with your neighbors, you ask when they have travelled using of this one it is, then you prepare this activity and show to your teacher. This is one of the important what are the road transport one which it is introduced in 1932 it is. It is Nizam State Road Transport Corporation it is. In Telangana state, means earlier which was called as a Nizam state before the independence. At that time only the government of Nizam run the whatever the RTC buses within the state. Now, let us see use of roads for the production and sale of goods. As we see that from the villages, especially from your areas where the people are living in the rural areas, farmers take their produce to the Raitu bazaars. We see every day the people carry in the baskets various type of the vegetables. They will take to the Raitu bazaars in either auto or small whatever the vehicles that are available, in that one they will take. So, like this one it is one way it is helping the farmers. As you have studied in the earlier your classes in your subject, paper industry is there. So, whatever the paper raw material that one it is there, to bring the raw material, and after the manufacturing of the what is the paper that one it is there, that one we need to send to the other places. So, for this purpose we need the transport. Cotton producers, whereas farmers will produce a cotton. So, that one has to send to the different type of what are the cotton centers or else the industries. So, we can use this what are the transport, and after the manufacturing of the cloth, that one has to be bring to the market. So, like this one different ways we can use this what are the transport it is. You can see the what are the truck, that one it is used for the transport purpose. Here it is a cotton produced by the farmers, move from the fields to the factories. They dumped that one in the vehicle and they are taking that one to the factories. Now, let us see about the transport, whether it is only the taking the people from one place to other place and as well as the goods from one place to other place. No, not only that one, it is whereas generating the employment also. Let us see how this one is being used. If you when you travel in a bus, you see two people belong to that what are the bus. One is a bus driver and another one it is a conductor. Means for every whatever the bus it is there, the two employee you can see here. So, let us see the other people who get employment in the what are the transport activity. One bus you see, in that one two people are there. So, like that one in Telangana RTC, if we see thousands of the buses are there, means every bus will have two people. Not only that one, to maintain of these what are the buses, we need the mechanics, means here it is a employment generation of the mechanics also it is taking place. So, not only the RTC, the other what are the transport like lorries are there, other autos are there, two wheelers are there, these all the what are the vehicles are there, needed a mechanics. So, it is developing the what are the employment opportunity. Transport office maintenance staff, not only this one, you see if you take a RTC, there is a accountant will be there, and as well as the checking inspectors will be there, those people also getting employment in that one. And here whoever attenders, that they are also required. So, like that one, indirectly so many people are there depend on this transport system. Shops also there which are selling the automobiles, because of not only that one, here it is a every vehicle is needed some parts, because of every time the repair will come and they have to replace that one. So, automobiles also depend on this one, and as well as you know that one, it is these vehicles will run with the petrol or diesel. Petrol bunks also generating very good employment. And a small one but very important one, even the person who is doing the tire puncture, that one also it is one of the employment generation with this transport system, because of if he is not there, our vehicle will not run. So, that is what even the tire puncture fellow also, the worker, that worker also is very important in this system. You can see like this one, the driver, they are important in this one, the mechanics, they are also important in this one, they are also getting a employment opportunity with this one. Imagine how many buses, lorries and other vehicles are running on the roads, and how much employment is generated through this transport system, that every day you see on the roads so many vehicles, and how many people are there depend on this one, so many people. So, transport system is providing employment to lakhs of the people in the country. So, that is what it is a very important economic sector. Now, let us see, can you go to Delhi from Hyderabad on a tanga or bullock cart? Can you go to Delhi from Hyderabad on a tanga or bullock cart or cycle rickshaw? Can you imagine? No, we can't imagine that one. So, here to reach the different places, we use the different types of the vehicles. To very far off the places, we use a different type of the vehicle. To go to the nearby places, we use the different type of the places. So, depend on our necessary, we use the vehicles. People could use a particular mode of transport depending on the facilities available and affordability. You can see these are the different type of the modes of the transport. You can see here the tanga it is there, bus it is there, train, car, when the bullock cart, bicycle, bike, aeroplane and the boat. These are all the different type of the means of transport is there. All are not using all this one, only the people who require that one, they are using this transport system. Sometimes we have the option, because of if you take the example, it is possible to travel by bus, train or flight to Mumbai from Hyderabad. Means here based on your affordability, suppose if you have enough money, yes, you can go in aeroplane. So, like that one, depend on your requirement, we have the multiple what are the facilities are there in this transport system. Every city may not have the easy access to the public transport such as buses. So, the people depend on their own vehicle or hired vehicles like auto rickshaws or taxis. If the cost of travel is high, people may not be able to move from one place to another place. Cycling and walking may not be possible to travel long distances. That is what here travelling cost has to be affordable, means whatever the government providing, whatever the like RTC it is there, that one should be affordable, otherwise we can't move from one place to other place. In big cities, it also becomes important to have enough place for people to walk or ride a bicycle. Even when there are pavements, you may find them occupied by the shopkeepers. Generally we see in the cities like this one, the people will occupy what are the pavements are there, which is actually for the walking, but here what happened is all the fruit sellers occupied that one it is. So, this one will become a difficulty. Now, let us see about the congestion and pollution with this transport. Transport system is not only having the advantages, some disadvantages also there. Most cities in our country are now experiencing a congestion and traffic blocks. Now, let us see the causes for the congestion and pollution. Inefficient public transport system means if the public transport system, if it is not good, means if it is not sufficient, even in insufficient public transport system also it is one of the reason for this causing the congestion and as well as the pollution. And the increase of the private vehicles, this is also one of the reason for the increasing congestion and pollution. Not having proper roads and people ignorance, this is also one of the reason for the pollution. We can see this one, you see how the traffic jams are there. Why? What is the reason for this one? Because of the most of the people are having what are the private vehicles it is. So, that is what a lot of traffic on the road. You can see what are the damage of the roads, this is also one of the reason for the what are the congestion that in the traffic. What are the solution for this one it is? If we see that one, public transport system should be improved, means number of RTC buses has to be increased and as well as what are the railways, or else if you take metro cities like local trains has to be increased. Number of buses belong to the RTC has to be increased. Using of the private vehicles only if it is necessary, then only we have to use that one, otherwise we have to avoid using of our private vehicles. Maintaining of the roads properly also, whereas it is a solution for this congestion and as well as the pollution also, we can reduce the pollution also. Create awareness about the vehicle pollution, this is very important, people ignore this one, because of when everyone is taking out their vehicle, then that one can lead to the lot of pollution. So, that is what here let us not to take the our own vehicles. Now, let us see about the travelling safety, as a travelling on the road is a little bit dangerous also. So, road travel nowadays has become more risky. Why? Because of the number of vehicles has increased. Road accidents, deaths and injuries are taking place. Pedestrians are unable to walk because of that one, it is occupied by the this dwellers. No man railway gates, some places we see the railways, there is no gate. So, at that places we have to be very safe. So, to ensure this, what are the safety things, the government of India is conducting one road safety week it is. So, this road safety week is to bring awareness among the people about this, what are the transport and as well as using of the road in a proper way. In the first week of every year, the road transport department all over the country will celebrate this, what are the road safety week it is. They give guidelines to the people to follow the traffic rules and awareness campaigns also among the drivers especially, and give them training in drive safely, that one will take place in this one. When you go on the road, you can see many symbols. Why the symbols? It is only for the purpose of the safe driving, means here it is a one symbol will show, it will some like a bridge, when it is there we have the symbol, if it is a cross it is there, we have the different type of the signs, and based on that one we have to go on the road safely. Organizing essay writing, debate and other competition for the students. Generally in your school also the people might have come from the National Highway Authority to conduct such what are the programs it is. Department of School Education also on this, what are the road safety one it is there. Encourage them to travel safely following the traffic rules. You can see like this, what are the drawing competitions are there that are conducted by the school education department on this road safety. Every person using the transport system, roads, railways or airways, and those working in them are required to follow specific safety rules, then only we can reach home safely. Speed thrills, but it will kills. As we see so many accidents on the roads, why that one it is taking place? One of the major reason that one it is the high speed, that is what the speed, that one it is a thrills, but whereas it will kills. Safety is the first one we have to see, not the speed. We have to maintain a proper speed, then we can reach our destination properly. Children, with this one we come to end of this lesson, let us see about the assessment part of this lesson. What we have learned, and here it is assessment for you people. Explain the different type of a transport system, how the transport system is helping economic development, why there is a need of celebrating Road Safety Week, how to reduce traffic pollution, prepare a pamphlet on road safety. So, children, an end of this lesson. For better understanding of the concepts, solve the worksheets provided by SCERT. Please visit official website of SCERT for worksheets. You download these worksheets. After completing of this lesson, go through the lesson once, read the lesson once, note down the important points, and then you complete the worksheets and submit to your teacher. With this one, we conclude this lesson, and we will meet with the another lesson in the next session. Thank you very much.